Moving to facing a guy like Jalen Hurts this week, I know that he's big, he's fast, he's strong, got a great arm. How do you guys deal with that?
All starts with stopping that run game, and then, of course, then you having to get Jalen Hurts to hopefully stay in the pocket and make throws inside the pocket. QB who has it all can do it all. Inside the pocket makes his throws, but outside the pocket is where he's very accurate, can throw across the body, strong enough to break tackles and create explosive plays out the run game as well, but also has his head down the field and looking to throw. So just an all-around great QB.
This might be the rowdiest. I know Seattle's known for its, but they seem classy compared to Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, offense to Philly.
Yeah.
What's it like going to that place, that city?
They're a team that fan base that of course loves their football team and is rowdy, like you said. Rowdy on the field, off the field, social media. If you see them around the street, just a bunch of rowdy fans that love their team and want to win. And of course, those Philly fans are very crazy fans that love the game of football and hopefully exciting to make a couple plays and get their fans to either be silent or how they are. They boo their own team sometimes. So yeah.
And I'm happy and unhappy at the same time. I don't know which way to go. So I know y'all been seeing it. They saying right now that we might be looking like the most miserable 10-1 team at the time when they was talking, but now we like 11-4. So it's like, are we the most miserable team in the league? Miserable? I won't say miserable. I will say upset. We might be most upset 11-4 team in the league. We can easily be in a 8-8 team, and we don't like that. I don't like that. So yes, I'm upset, but miserable, no. Of course, I know one of the main questions is, are the guys having fun? We're not celebrating the wins like we did last year. It can look like as in we not having fun. We just hold ourselves to a standard that we just not reaching right now. And with 70,000 people saying run the ball, look here. That shit sounds so damn loud that I can't even hear myself talk sometimes, but man, can we chill, please, y'all? Can we please chill with the run the ball chant?
Jonathan Gannon, coach defense, who saw him up close last year. I think some of that familiarity will help.
Obviously, I have a lot of respect for Coach Gannon and Coach Nick over there. I think they have great players out there. I think they're led by Buddha, and they fly to the ball, and they're very very challenging. And we just have to execute. I think.
Jalen, I don't know if you've talked to AJ, but obviously he was upset after the game because he didn't want to speak. Do you have any idea why he was upset after the game?
I don't know. I don't want to speak for him. I don't know. I know he's a competitive person. He demands a lot out of himself, and that goes for anyone else in the locker room. It's like I said, he has a standard for himself, and he's not compromising that. He's demanding that of himself, and he wants that out of his teammates as well, and everyone around him.
Jalen, as well as Kyler Murray and everything, just to kind of see how he got back from the knee injury from last year to playing the way he is this year. I mean, what does that kind of say about him, or what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I'm happy to see him back on the field. He's a very unique player, and just how he plays, and he's a very special player. I guess that's more that's a better way to say it. He's a very special player. He's always been a special player since high school, and so it'll be a challenge for us having to deal with him.
Going back to Philly this week, Coach, what do you think that's going to be like for you?
Next game on the schedule. Really good football team. It'd be good to see Nick and the coaches over there and Howie. But just like any other week, it's when the whistle blows, it's compete.
Have you talked to Nick at all throughout the season?
Yeah. He's helped me a good deal moving throughout this year with some different things. So he's always a resource for me. Obviously we're extremely tight, but. Yeah, it'll be, the Eagles versus the Cardinals, compete. So I know they're 11-4, battling for the 1 seed, really good football team. All 3 phases. You know, a lot of premium players, a lot of good players over there, well coached, they play hard. It's going to be a big-time challenge.
And how do you think you'll be received by the fans?
I'm not really concerned about it.
Going against a quarterback like
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, what do you do specifically to try to limit that throughout the week and then obviously on game?
He's one of the best at it in the world. When he extends plays, he throws it over your head, or there's no one around him, and he runs it for an explosive. So we got to do a good job. That's going to be, you know, an emphasis this week because that's part of his game that he does really well.
How much of that familiarity does that help you guys this week?
Yeah, you use every tool. We'll use the things that we think can help us win.
You mentioned that communication wearing the green dot last week. How do you feel like that went?
I felt like it went great. I mean, I remember at one time I came to the sideline and Fletch was like, "All right, you need to calm down." I think my southern accent got the best of some of these guys. So everything started running together, but I was glad to hear his feedback. But I feel like I did a great job doing that. It's not too many changes. You know, we just mixed up a little, you know, packages here and there, put some guys in different spots. But at the end of the day, it's still the same stuff. You know, like I said, we're just moving around a lot more and, you know, just having fun with it.
How are you feeling about communication overall? Brandon talked about being on the same page. What are you seeing from your vantage point?
Yeah, I feel like we're all doing a great job on communication.
How hard has it been to just sit back and keep waiting and finally you're getting your chance to come back?
It's been tough. Mentally, that's been the biggest thing. You know, coming off of 2 injuries with surgeries in 1 year, and that's been the tough part. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, I feel like. And, you know, when I get my opportunity to step back on the field, you know, it won't be a change in my game. Slowly progressing throughout the week, you know, getting a lot of practice reps in as much as I can and running to the ball and make sure I get my stamina good.
Last time you played a different defensive coordinator than when there is now when you come back. What changes have you noticed?
A little bit more sending the blitzes, a little bit more I've seen. A lot of guys like coming into the 5-down and 4-down defense linemen a lot there, and you know, just mixing a lot of things up. So, you know, that's what I've seen so far.
Blaming for the loss of the Super Bowl. Did that bother you?
People blame me for the loss of the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you know, one thing I know about, I love the Eagles fans, but one thing about Eagles fans, they always go find somebody to blame, man, just because, you know, we got the last touchdown out the Super Bowl, of course they're going to say him. But it was far from not JG's fault, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff happened in that game. Did our best, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they even wanted to score, but yeah, it was by far not JG's fault. Yeah, that was JG's fault. That's my dog.
Brandon talked about being on the same page. Second,
BG?
Yeah, with Coach Patricia, what are you seeing in terms of the biggest changes and how you guys are staying on the same page?
That he's just making like great communication calls and making calls, you know, easier for guys to line up, play fast, play smart, and you can see that on the field. Guys are more comfortable having their feet in the ground and ready to go. So I think Patricia's doing a great job continuing to keeping that going for the guys and making sure these guys can know their job and know their assignment, and they can play fast and execute.
And Coach Patricia, he talks about wanting to put guys in different positions to create some confusion for quarterbacks. The importance of Kyler Murray in doing that this week.
Yeah, it's real important, man, because that's a guy, you know, he's got amazing talent, but, you know, fortunately he wasn't blessed with great height. So we got to disguise it well as much because, you know, it's hard to see over there guys that's 6'4", 6'5", that's protecting them. So making a disguise can make it a little bit harder for him because he already amazing talent as it is, can make all the throws on the field. So he's doing a great job and not making it easy for the guy to have easy reads to make the great throws he can already make.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we're about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing that's beating your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today, I got to have it. Are you gonna